And you think fucking with that small penis goddamn industry plant is going to make sure you stay popping? Fuck that, bitch. All of this shit is coming down. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. You can love that Luciferian loving bitch all you want. Her mother died. Who else died? Has anybody bothered to go and talk to the man that they framed for that? Or was everybody paid to stay away? You love Jennifer Hudson? The only reason you love Jennifer Hudson is because she's the fake imitation of me. Look at all of these bitches. Why did Mary J. Blige hear me perform before we filmed and then made sure her outfit was changed to look like mine? I was sitting down, she was standing up. And guess what? If you go and look on some clips, and if they play it unplugged, and they talking about me with my voice in the background, they'll use Mary J. Blige's picture. When I'm thinner, we look similar. Matter of fact, that's exactly what Hank Shockley told me when I used to come up to MCA before I got signed through Steve Corbin in LA. See, I got fucking leveled up. New York kept trying to stop me. Steve Corbin made sure I got signed in LA. I know my voice is better than both of them. The only reason they picked Jennifer was because Beyonce didn't feel threatened by her because she lost on American Idol. She kind of looked like me and she had a big voice like me. Bill Condon wanted me. He was hoping if he couldn't get me, he could get Lettucey. 5 fucking screen tests and they fucking hired that reject fat girl. And now, with everything coming out that's coming out about 5 and this whole Diddy Who business, it's starting to become kind of obvious, Jennifer Hudson, that you couldn't wait for him to replace Whitney Houston with you. I mean, they tried it with Brandy, but the truth is Brandy just ain't got it. Brandy did everything she could to be good enough to be Whitney Houston's replacement, but she just ain't have it. I guess that's why she was only good enough to use on the plot to set her up to make sure that, she got moved around so she could lose her life while y'all partied at that fucking shit. Shaka Khan ain't been right since. Why do y'all like protecting predator protectors? Why do y'all like protecting sodomites? Why do y'all protect everything that hates God? So now YouTube just gets to delete a whole nother channel for no reason at all because I popped a little fucking demon minion bitch. I want y'all to go over there. Matter of fact, I got a better idea. We gonna go over there. Because see, apparently all you have to do is mass report a coordinated attack and you can make somebody's channel disappear like that.
Report harassment and bullying for someone else on all the thing that she's been.
So this is what we gonna do. Y'all really fuck with me? Because I'm sick and tired of people saying they fuck with me and not showing it. We gonna go over to YouTube. And I'm gonna show you who we need to address. And this is only for the people who truly fuck with me. If you don't fuck with me, do yourself a favor. Log the fuck off. I'm sick and tired of fake support. I'm sick and tired of telling the truth and motherfuckers like treating it like it's optional to accept or not. You realize what it means when you won't accept the truth. You're insane. accept the truth. All of them, they have been trying to find a way to reinvent me, copy me, while they shadow ban all of my concerts online. So nobody will realize what they've been stealing from you, because God gave me to y'all. Not no man. God gave me to y'all. Motherfuckers still playing around with my freedom. Fucking weird bitches writing false fucking goddamn letters to judges. This Danny Robinson bitch wrote a whole fucking letter lying about me, saying that I was a threat to society. They lied about me in a whole nother court case in California, saying that I was a danger to children. When? I am the voice of God. That's why when I talk, people get scared. They hear God come out of me. I'm 5'5", 185 pounds, and I got motherfuckers running around lying saying I'm 300 pounds. Where? People lie on me all day, every day. And the people that say they support me, y'all don't go and report that shit. Y'all let them make it. Y'all gonna keep doing that? I keep getting arrested for a bunch of fucking fake shit, and the diddler is running around, and Jay-Z is mum's the word, and ain't nobody going to the government demanding these fucking animals be taken off the street. Fuck you mean? Y'all motherfuckers, y'all think y'all just gonna pay every company that I work with to sabotage me, to make me look like I'm not a good businesswoman? I think I played a phone call the other day that proves that's not true. And guess what? I'm a broadcast again, and I'm a broadcast again, and I'm a broadcast again, and I'm gonna keep broadcasting until someone stops me. I'ma keep going. I got a whole nother kind of stamina. Stamina. Now see, when I did that yesterday, there were 3 channels there. Now all that's left is Cruelty Free and Is It Really Love, which both have less than 2,000 subscribers, even though my new page, finally, when I started doing content and releasing content and doing things. Or maybe y'all got mad at that post that I put up promoting Sierra, saying how I would rather see her on tour than fucking whack-ass fucking Beyonce, because that bitch is whack as shit. And then me asking simple questions like, oh, why is it that none of the black starlets and superstars in music ever seem to be on tour when Beyonce is? Why is nobody on tour but Beyonce when Beyonce is? Why? Because y'all want to make sure y'all fucking stick up the entire market and get all that cash so you can charge ridiculous amounts of money to see a fucking plagiarized fucking show with a bunch of whack fucking satanic rituals. That preacher was right. Every last one of y'all that wasted your money, it was an affront to God. You went there to be mesmerized by the devil. And half of y'all fucking lost your homes because your goddamn fucking ticket cost more than all of your bills. I know bitches that had to go back home and live with their fucking mamas because they bought a Renaissance ticket. That's whack. Or maybe y'all got mad about me talking about Tasha K and her little lesbo freak-offs that she do to get people ready to make it to the boule parties at that house down there in the French Quarter that Ms. Knowles has, which is also known as the Church of Bay, where they come to worship her and do blood ritual sacrifices. Haven't y'all bothered to check? Over 20 young people in the past 15 years have taken their lives in her name. And y'all bought those fucking tickets. And y'all listen to all that whack-ass fucking shit. Beyonce ever sang a cappella on any of her social media live. Why not? She's the greatest thing ever. Why was her father afraid to have me on the same stage as her? Because he knew I would dismantle that bitch. All Erykah Badu gotta do is keep sacrificing real Dallas talent when she's the one that never had any. Like, I was just watching that Candy interview with Shay Shay for the first time. I had to turn it off. It was so boring. Just like her and her vagina. Just boring. Like, it don't matter how many dungeon parties you throw and how much pussy you throw to a bunch of people, you ain't nothing but an overfucked midget, Candy. Who fucked your way through all of the fucking companies to one up the bitches that had talent in your group. Like, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about Latasha Scott, but can't one of y'all fucking out-sing her? Y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want. Latasha Scott's voice is anointed. And it's funny, she's the one in her group that's most persecuted. Why is it that the one that's always blessed with the anointing is the one that always gets fucked over the worst? I'm going to tell you why. Because they hate anything that reminds people that God is real. Period. Why is it always those who are anointed that get persecuted? For no good reason at all. Y'all can say what you want to say about Chris Brown. He is anointed. As tall as that man is, the things he can make his body do are unbelievable. Like Lay Twins. I wish they hadn't sold their soul to the devil. I guess they just wanted to get out of France. But they did. They sold their soul to the devil. And the truth is ever since Lay Twins started working for the demon bitch and her demon horde, their careers as dancers, personally, have just fallen to the wayside. It's interesting. Beyonce never showed interest in Lay Twins until I started talking about them and how I wanted to bring them into one of my videos to recreate a whole, like, global hip-hop moment. A real hip-hop moment with them and other dancers, and it's just wild. Next thing you know, they got hired by Beyonce. And they've been under lock and key ever since. It's just a shame that one of them was spending too much time with Blue Ivy. You know, in France, it's quite normal for older men to sleep with and deflower young girls to get them prepared for the birthing process. Different customs in different parts of the world. Here in America, it's supposed to be totally unacceptable, but in a lot of countries, the deflowering process is usually handled by someone that's at least 15 years older than the girl. So she will see him as an authority figure and realize this is what she's supposed to do. Funny how quickly, when that story about Blue Ivy being pregnant came out, everyone got quiet. I wonder who she got pregnant by, if she was pregnant. That went away real fast. Just like everything else real that comes up about them. Oh, yes, I am. I am God. God lives in me. Don't tell me what I'm not. Because anybody that would say I'm not ain't nothing but the devil. And you can leave. Yeshua, Yeshua, Yeshua. God, God, God. I say it all I want. You know, it's just sad how they get you to hate what God wants you to see, so that you can be stuck with a bunch of irrelevant, whack-ass motherfuckers that ain't shit. I'll never forget the first time I saw Amir live for Jay-Z in an interview and talk about how amazed he was by Jay-Z and how Jay-Z just has this amazing photographic memory and how he can remember this and remember that. What's funny is I actually do. Jay-Z uses teleprompters in the floor. All smoke and mirrors. All eyes. I just want to know how much money you paid the people that I'm working with now to slow my shit down. Like, what's the number? What's the number that you offer people? Because you've been doing it all over the world for years, Sean. Why don't you just come deal with me yourself? Since you got such a hard problem with me, since you got such a hard one for me, address me yourself, you quiet bitch. But you won't. Just like you won't say nothing about Diddy. You just hoping that whatever tapes they're trying to disappear away, that's what you do. You a lineup king. It's the only thing you fucking are ever been good at, Sean Carter. You line people up. I don't know how anybody could ever be stupid enough to call you a fucking friend. Have you seen what he does to his friends? You should see what he does to his children. His real children. His biological children. He don't want nobody to know about. So when they disappear and he gets to take their body parts so he can keep living and keep regenerating, won't nobody ask no questions. Just like Nick Cannon's been doing, making all those fucking babies for spare parts. Like, y'all niggas really don't want to believe the truth. And they do it all right there in your face. I am everything that God made me to be. Rampage, the last Boy Scout. Is that you, Roger? I miss you, Roger. I got unfinished business not far from you. I love you. If people knew how many amazing rap records that y'all love that Roger McNair wrote. Like, why don't y'all stop worrying about all the lies and start worrying about the fucking truth? You will all fall. And I declare that in the name of God, in the spirit of Yeshua, you will all fall. Everybody that tries to fuck me over from this point forward, I promise you, you will see God's wrath. That I promise. And YouTube, you can delete as many channels as you want. Actually, let me address it properly. You probably got mad because I started telling people about the majority shareholder ownership in YouTube is the Rothschild Group, and they are Luciferian. The Rothschilds are demonist, Lucifer-loving, dick-licking fucking weirdos. And everybody knows that. Look at what they did to MIA. And Jay-Z was managing her and let those people steal her baby. Do you know how traumatic that is for a woman? When her child is stripped from her with help from the law because people with a lot of money paid them to do so. Y'all better stop believing all of these motherfucking court officials and shit, because them pussies take payoffs more than they oh my God. See, this is a problem. Y'all keep expecting fairness where humanity is running shit, and humanity is truly ran by Lucifer. Read it in the Bible. When the end times come, from Gog to Magog, they will come to fight God for making this world new. It said that the people in the army to fight against God are going to outnumber the grains of sand on a beach. That's billions. And they will all perish. That's in the Bible. It also says that for anybody who doesn't want to believe the truth, God is going to make sure that your mind accepts lies as the truth. And he's going to leave you there in your insanity. And you're going to die because you wouldn't accept the truth. Fucking Leor Cohen. Trying to come up with fake deals to keep me busy so I won't work with real life anymore and to tap real life down. Guess what? Jaguar Wright in real life ain't fucking stopping. And I think it's time for me to do what he really don't want. I'm going to take Jay-Z Unplugged with my commentary and I'm going to upload it in my fucking StreamYard. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth about why that concert was hidden. Because the agenda for everything that has happened since then started in that show. Aaliyah had just been sacrificed. I was there in her place. But see, it's just the way Song Cry. That was his confession for what he did to Aaliyah. And Mary J, you grateful fucking hostage. Like, bitch, do you suffer from Stockholm Syndrome? Because, see, I had walked off the stage when you came to sing the song that I was supposed to sing. Which, by the way, you sounded like shit on. And then Jay-Z started sitting there singing LL Cool J, I Need Love, and then changed it all up. and Mary J. Blige, off key and loud and wrong as well. Oh, Jay-Z know how to treat a woman. Jay-Z know how to treat a woman. Since when? He never treated you all that nice. He's still ignoring you in your fucking face, you goofy bitch. You wanted him so bad. He just didn't want you. He wanted me. I mean, if I was him, I would have wanted me too. You a fake ran through fucking Diddy Bop. I'm the truth. I'm just not easily corrupted. I'm not gonna say that I ain't never been corrupted in my life. I have. I just won't do it no more. Hi, gutter films. Fuck all you Shluminati bitches. I'ma make sure the whole world sees Jay-Z Unplugged so they can see why you decided to line me up and put me aside so you can put the bitches you can control over me. Does your wife look like this without makeup? Your wife don't walk through our house without a filter on. That bitch puts on makeup to make eggs. I don't. Most of the time, I don't even wear makeup at all. I like the way I look. The real me. I mean, Leor Cohen is a dirty piece of shit who terrorized DMX. He terrorized that man. And then they sent that fake ass motherfucking medical team to go and administer a vaccine that killed him. I still have those files that came from his nurse. She sent them to Nosy Ho, and Nosy Ho shared them with me. She told us everything about how they murdered Earl. A team of doctors coming to a hospital that nobody had ever seen before, only to work on DMX, and then left, and nobody ever saw them again. That's what they did to DMX. And it's true. That's why I went offline. Because I couldn't believe that nobody in the world was going to call that shit out. Free your mother. Free her mouth so she could swallow you back up like she should have swallowed you in the first place. How dare you say free Diddy? He ain't been arrested yet. What do you mean free Diddy? How the fuck you gonna ask for somebody's freedom and they ain't been fucking apprehended yet? That's how stupid you bitches are. Free Diddy. Diddy's still walking around free. He should have been arrested. But I guess Barack Obama is a little uncomfortable about some of his appearances at them freak-offs. Y'all ain't figuring this shit out? That's the reason why. They're trying to find a way to protect the Obamas. And if I'm lying to both of y'all are lawyers, you can sue me. Stop trying to kill me. Sue me. Don't try to kill me. Sue me, Barack and Michelle. Y'all got problems with what I'm saying? Sue me. The both of y'all is whore-slut motherfuckers, and you know it. And you were willing to fuck through anything at them goddamn boulay to be down with the diddler and the riddler. Because that's what I'm calling Jay-Z now. It's the fucking diddler and the riddler. Because riddle me why that pussy is only being questioned and not indicted. He should be getting the same smoke as Diddy. They done all that dirt together. Why is he only being questioned about Rihanna when everybody knows she was underage? Check the timeline. I'm telling you, shit ain't what you think. And that malicious fucking bullshit that they said about him at Earl's funeral. The hell that they put him through in Phoenix. And he kept speaking the word of God. Yeah, they got DMX. I saw the evidence with my own eyes. His nurse sent it to Marley Green, Nosy Ho Live, who was originally put on me, to get me to tell her whether I knew about what happened to Kathy White. So she could go back to Mr. Carter and tell Mr. Carter so he would know how to be in danger of me. But because Nosy sat with me, that nurse trusted her. She thought that it was safe. So she sent the paperwork and asked her to send it to me so they could see how I... Y'all gonna let these Schluminati bitches kill everything y'all love and not even say a word. Let them do it. I tell you one thing. If they finally get me, this whole world is gonna shake. Because God don't play about me. And I know I'm one of his favorites. don't play about me. The God y'all serve eats shit. The God I serve sends manna from heaven. Y'all keep believing in these Shluminati motherfuckers if you want to. We might as well call it invasion of the fucking body snatchers. Amir, you don't want to tell anybody about that voicemail that I just left you? Yo, Mac, why don't you go and call Amir and ask him to go get on his podcast and tell everybody how I left him a voicemail and cuss him the fuck out? Fucking weird bitch. He is a weird little bitch. I swear, Amir, you are the weirdest little fucking cocksucker I know. And you will suffer for helping my first husband do to my son what he's been doing. You will suffer. I'm calling it now, Amir. You better spend time with your mother. I got a feeling she's about to get sick. Kind of like how Carl Jenkins' mom just got sick. I suggest you go spend time with your mammy, Amir, while you can. I got a feeling you about to lose her soon. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. See, when you play in witchcraft, when you send shit out for people, it does come back to you. And it hits you where it hurts the most. And the one thing that I know would destroy you, Amir Thompson, is the loss of your mom. Keep licking the devil's dick and watch what happens to her. Keep on. Keep on dick licking that demon. Jay-Z. See what happened to your mama. Like, you playing with your mother's life now. Amir, you want to keep playing? Or maybe y'all just mad that I sat on that blue couch and finally told the truth that I do believe y'all had Richard Nichols lined up and had a bunch of witches cast spell on him while y'all sat there and prayed for him to die, and his body was so strong it hung on. I guess nobody wants to talk about the fact that they announced that Richard Nichols was dead 2 weeks before he actually died. Why is that? What was that bullshit story that Tracy told me? Oh, well, we thought he was dying, but, it didn't make any sense to retract it because we didn't want people to think there was foul play involved. I love you, Tracy, but you ain't the smartest. You was the prettiest in your group, but you wasn't the smartest. How the fuck could you possibly keep getting lined up by the very same motherfuckers that have been shitting on you forever? You was the true talent in that group. Tracy, everybody know it. You should have been a solo artist. But instead, they just ran through you. And you know that to be true. I mean, shit. Tariq couldn't figure out who he didn't want to stop fucking, me or you. Sometimes he would have us both in the same day. I know that hurts your feelings. But Tariq lied to us both, Tracy. He's fucking you and fucking me at the same time. And anytime I wouldn't fuck him, he would just get in the train, go up to New York and fuck you. That's who these niggas are. Trifling fuckers. Demonic, trifling fuckers. Hey, baby.
Everything all right?
Oh no, I'm getting in asses. YouTube just deleted another one of my channels because I popped their little fucking weirdo I ride a bike to nowhere cunt who runs around stalking singers like Sammy, her ex. Yeah, I popped that bitch again. And they took my fucking channel. I put up the voice comparisons to make sure everyone knew. And guess what? Today, I'm calling Soul Cycle. Fuck that. I know y'all are some witches and y'all gonna lie, but I'm letting you know I'm suing you and I'm having that bitch served. I will be serving Danny Robertson, the Soul Cyclist, the tiptoe hoe, who like tiptoeing through Sammy's house so she can listen to him have sex with his new bitch because that's how bad she misses his dick. Like, that's how bad she misses Sammy dick. That just listening to him fuck somebody else gave her comfort. These are the kind of fucking weirdos y'all like. Danny Robertson, the Soul Cyclist, and you know she's strong enough to jump that back fence because you should see the pictures of her right here on the Instagram. Her thighs are very strong, so you already know, small one, to jump that fucking fence. That bitch had that Soul Cycle music playing in her fucking head, and whoop, 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 whoop. I don't understand. Like, you got all of this time for YouTube, bitch. You should have been in the Olympics. Fucking high jump. Like, do something to get some real accolades, you fucking whack cunt. Hold on, baby. Here, talk to, it's Greg's. Nah, Amir ain't calling me back. Why would he? Fuck he gonna say, Jag, why you fucking it up for us? Like he said before. Jag, why can't you just, Jag, why are you, you know, Jag, we could have everything if you would just go along. You fat sandwich smelling bitch. And I ain't playing, Kilo. I want my fucking book back. I give you a P.O. box to send it to. But we passed this nigga shit. You been holding on to my book from Richard's funeral since 2020. I want it back. If you ain't got it copied by now, then fuck you. Get it from Mercedes. All of you demon bitches will fall. And I declare that in the name of Yeshua. See, I'm going to use God's actual name. I'm not going to call him Jesus. It's kind of disrespectful. His name's Yeshua. But you know, the world tells y'all something and y'all just follow along. Maybe your prayers ain't being answered because you calling some nigga named Jesus. His name is Yeshua. Some white motherfucker told you his name was Jesus. His name is Yeshua. Why would God answer your prayers? You're calling the wrong nigga. Fucking idiots. Like, are y'all that easily fooled? Y'all like being fucking stupid. And that's why I don't give no fuck about how I talk to none of y'all bitches. You like playing dumb, let me talk to you like you are dumb. And they so fucking happy because after all of these years, they finally got their deal. So now they're signed to the Jimmy Fallon show for life. All they had to do was sacrifice everybody cool. Starting with Richard Nichols. Y'all feel happy? You finally got your contract with the Jimmy fuck ass bitch? Y'all happy? Why did it take so long? Y'all fucking been on the Fallon show since the mid-2000s. It took y'all 15 years to prove that you was worth keeping forever? That sounds like whack pussy to me. I don't know. What about you? That sound like whack pussy? Because y'all had to get your contracts renewed every year. Do you know y'all are the first Tonight Show band that they've ever done that to? Every other Tonight Show band, when they got accepted, they would go through their trial run, and if it worked out good in that season, or the first couple seasons, in the first couple years, boom, they get signed. Not y'all. Not y'all. That didn't happen for y'all. Y'all just got fucking, it took y'all, how many niggas did y'all sacrifice? Like, how many did you have to sacrifice to get that done? What's Tio and Maya? Maya's just as strong as me. That's what's Tio and Maya. It's fucked up. I want to know. We already know Sean Martin died, and then they declared Erykah Badu the greatest R&B soul singer of all time over her friend Jill Scott, who undoubtedly sucked more dick than she did. Damn, Jill, they don't like you. They don't like you, Jill. They asked you to get up there with that whack-ass picnic shit and fucking diss me to try to make y'all look like y'all was popping and shit. And then I turned around and embarrassed the whole fuck out of you. And they said nothing to defend you, by the way. You do realize, Jillian, ever since I ran down on you recently on the blue couch when it said Jaguar Wright destroys Jill Scott, that's true. That's true. Did they say anything in your defense? Did any of them come through with a post and say, Jill is a upstanding, wholesome woman? No, because they know you a dick-sucking asshole, bitch. And they don't give no fuck. That's real. You must need the money, bitch. I remember when you was riding high and you was talking about how they fucked you over and how you were getting all the tea on how they was getting sidelined and how they wasn't never gonna make it and how you was finally sitting in your lofty space and now you sitting there fucking doing their goddamn bidding. See, what goes up must come down. I mean, you would know that. Dick goes up and your head goes down. That's your whole life, bitch. I will destroy every last one of you fuckers in the name of God and have no problem doing it. You got me fucked up. And Amir, please stop pretending like you like women. I wish you would just go marry Timothy Chalamet so motherfucking that Kardashian bitch can stop fucking embarrassing herself. Go get you a nice little tender white Jewish boy like you like. Like, come the fuck out. Like, for real. For real. Don't be with Timothy Chalamet or something. Fucking weird bitch. You ain't had pussy since pussy had you, bitch. And everybody know it. Asking women to break up with your girlfriends for you because you too embarrassed. Fucking grown ass men. Y'all want to sit around looking stupid and shit. Buying in all they fucking bullshit. Fuck you mean? I destroy every last one of you bitches. Y'all want to play? How about y'all stop hiring bloggers to address me and y'all finally actually do it yourself? Like, why is y'all all always like pumping up and hyping up real whack fucking shit? Y'all don't ever ask these fucking pussies to fucking say this shit out of their own mouth. No, they just pay weird bitches like Tasha K to do it and then give her enough money so she can run a whole fucking legion of fucking weirdos. I got some weird, strange boy named fucking Adrian Deontay Lewis swearing to God he done had sex with me and my man. They never met neither one of us in person. These are the kind of fucking people they hire. Are you kidding me? Fuck you mean?
Officials now telling teachers to prepare their students for larger earthquakes.
I bet you are telling them to prepare for larger earthquakes. You want to know why? Because God is coming. When God starts showing up, the earth starts shaking. Fucking weirdos. Always want to be more than what they are, and yet you can't be what God made you. It's wild. It's wild to me. Now let's go over here into the search part. Actually, I'm going here. Do it anyway. Yeah. This crazy bitch. Let's take a look at her catalog. We're going to get this done right today. We're going to get it done good and right. Now, I want y'all to look. I want y'all to look at how many times you see my name. Using images and pictures of my children, of me. Let's count the titles with my name in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, nothing there. Oh, no, my name is there on the thumbnail. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and she makes AI whack fucking music. Cause the bitch sounds like Kermit the Frog. So I can only imagine what her singing voice sounds like. Y'all make sure y'all go and trash that fucking music and give it the reviews it deserves. She's using my name to promote gospel music while she sits there and calls me pissy, pussy, fucking weird, make shit. Like, how the fuck does a bitch that talks this much cash money bullshit about somebody they don't know selling gospel music that sounds like an abomination to me? You trying to push whack AI fucking music? Gospel music. But you sit there and lie on someone you don't know all day long? Stuff a law. Wait a minute. We was counting. Now, what was we counting? What was we counting? We was at 12? Oh, yeah. Court, that's all about me. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, more fake bitch music. Like, this is how easy it is for the devil to trick y'all into following bullshit. I want y'all to really look at what I'm showing you. Oh, no, that's on another content creator. What is it, 18, 19? Like this bitch, and they all want to be me. They all want to be famous. Look at this shit. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh my God. 25. More whack bitch music. 26. 27. 28. Now you talking about checkmate? Checkmate what, bitch? You're a fucking stalker. Why are you reporting on my court dates? I don't even know you, bitch. How many? How many? How many? This bitch is obsessed. And all of that is in 3 months. That's not including the rest of her catalog. That's not including the rest of her fucking catalog. Like, real rap. Go over there to Danny Robinson on YouTube and look at all of the titles with my name in them. Look at all of them. I want to ask y'all a question. With just that little bit that she has over 1,000 hours of content stalking me. And that's not harassment. And every time I report her and every time I've struck her up until recently, they let one strike go through. And then guess what? Then they terminated my channel because they put in a whole bunch of false copyright strikes because they didn't want any of y'all to hear the truth. Guess what, bitch? I got you. I got you. I got you regardless. Because I'm going to take that voice clip of you calling View It that you weren't expecting them to send to me. And I'm going to play it for everybody. And I'm going to play it up against your YouTube videos. So, I mean, your Instagram videos. So just in case you don't want me to get that voice. Oh, by the way, don't worry about it. We already downloaded the voice clip. I'm calling Soul Cycle today. And I'm letting them know that I know that it's you who's been stalking me and harassing me and who got me swatted last year. Which you tried to do again this year by putting that fucking air tag on a baby. They fucking put an air tag on a baby it's registered to Chris Gander. The company is named Dig Dirt. Y'all saw me talk about him. They put this on the baby to try to track me. That's how badly they want me. That's how badly they want me that they put a fucking air tag on a baby to try to find out where I live. Oh, not 4 and 5 hours. That bitch be live. Yeah. If y'all really support me, if y'all really believe in me, if you really down for me, go the fuck over there to YouTube right fucking now and report every video for harassing someone else, for terrorizing someone else, because that's what she been doing. That bitch wrote a whole fucking letter to my judge lying. Yes, the obsession. Oh no, I had an attorney, but the company that I'm working with is refusing to pay me for the work that we've done so that I can't pay my attorney. And like I said before, I just found out they had ties to both Jay-Z and Diddy. If I had known that, I would have never negotiated anything with them. I don't do business with anybody that got anything to do with them fucking dirty demon fucks. Like I said, part of the reason why I haven't done more publicly in my career is because everybody works for those two fucking pieces of shit, which is exactly the way the United States government wanted it. Which is why they were given immunity and proffer deals, and they've been able to commit all kinds of crimes and do all kinds of things government sanctioned. That's why Diddy ain't been arrested, because the government is trying to find a way to cover their ass. And once they've successfully done that and they got all the right deals into place, then they'll take the niggas in. Like it did. Why is everybody so fucking surprised? Why can't nobody just accept the truth? Like, for real. It's weird. You ain't got to accept the truth. You can believe that lie. And I promise you this. Only you will suffer. Only you. Only you will suffer. Keep denying God. Keep pretending like God ain't real. More earthquakes is coming, so prepare. You bet they coming. Wanna shake the shit out of that whole fucking demon layer. I hope God shake California until every witch falls in the ground. Every soul cyclist, every Beyonce loving fucking idiot. I hope y'all fucking fall into that crack in the abyss. Let that hot magma eat y'all asses up. I swear for God. My, how illuminating. Ooh, prepare for more earthquakes. Y'all better prepare for a lot more of everything. God is sick of y'all fucking idiots. Can't say I blame them. I'm pretty sick of y'all myself. Just watching people choose to flail around in ignorance. Watching people choose to pretend like what ain't, like what's going on ain't going on. I mean, like Cat Williams said it at the beginning of this year. God brought us our first apostle. And he let y'all know what was coming. See,